back, and we're talking about the Great Avenger of St. Regis, Wolfgar, MacDuffin, Thornbolt, and Rasmuth. Um, we're still going to use the hit dice formation, direction, and loot tracker. So we're going to use like hit dice instead of hit points. So it makes the battles go a little quicker. You only have to roll a d20 to find out whether or not you're hit or not. Okay, so we're still going with that. And we left off, we skipped all this because it's more of a role play thing, and unfortunately, we're not doing this, right? They're going to come back out here and go to room 4 again. They came up this way. So if I look at directions, okay, so if I look at directions, they're going to come out. So it's going to be 1, 2, and 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4, they're going to head up this way. 1, 2, they're going to go that way. So let's roll a dice to see what we get. 1, 2. All right, so it appears they're going to head straight. Going right here, they see a bunch of broken stuff and everything. I already know what 4 said. It's just dress up a little bit, stuff all over the ground, just torn up claws and stuff. They come to a door, it's open. They're going to push it open and start walking down this path. Once again, Thorbolt's in the front. He's listening for anything. So let's see. Thorbolt, let's go back up. Your ability to hear, that's right. It's basically 5 or less on a 6-sided dice. So he's listening as he goes. Roll 5 or less. He should be fine. And what did he roll? Nothing yet. He rolls a 3. So he can hear if something's an audible thing in room 3. We'll find out. Going into room 6. Listening. Ooh. These normally barren rooms occasionally contain a party of 3 acolytes led by a priest from a temple Orcus traveling here to consult the oracle at the direction of the more powerful priest of the temple. The higher level priests send acolytes and lower level priests because they fear the oracle's wisdom drain beam. There's a 50% chance that a group of acolytes are within this complex of rooms. If present, roll 1d4 to determine which of the hexagonal rooms the priests are using as their camp, other than the first hexagonal entrance room and the oracle room. Then determine whether or not the group's priest has yet consulted the oracle. 50% chance either way. If not, the priest has an item of importance to sacrifice to the oracle. If so, then the priest does not possess the listed special item, having already sacrificed it to the oracle. Orc priest of Orcus, male, cleric 5, hit dice 15. Okay, this will be interesting. All right, so what I'm going to do is first off, there's a 50% chance they're in the complex. So let's do that roll. 1, 2, they're there. 3, 4, they're not. They are there. Okay, cool. Now we're going to go back and find out what room they're in. We have a choice. So it has to be which room? One of the 4s, right? So it looks like any of the 4s are ones we can use. I'm just going to number this. I know it sounds really kind of strange, but I don't know what else to do because there's so many of them. Which one would they make camp in? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I guess these are just dividing doors in through here. Okay, we're in room 6. So let's see what happens when we roll 4-sided dice. Which room are they in? They're in room 2. All right, let's take a look. So they're all the way down here. So they're camped in room 2. Okay, let me delete all this. And I'll put a circle here. So they're camped out in this room. Cool, all right. And let's give them 50-50. 50-50 for each other thing that's going on. Okay, so there was a lot going on here. Let's see. First of all, I got to use that. Okay. Next one. Go back. So there is 50% chance that they're going. What's this? I can't read this. Are in the rooms. President 1d4 are going to go to rooms that the priests are using as their camp, other than the first hexagonal entrance room and the oracle room. Then determine whether or not the group's priests have yet consulted the oracle. 50% either way. did they? 1, 2, they did. 3, 4, they didn't. 1, 2, they did. 3, 4, they didn't. 1, 2, they already visited the oracle, so they don't have an article of importance. That's how that's reading. Okay? Okay, so we're good here. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so we know where they're going to be. Right? Let's see if we get there. All right, let's take a look. So we have 2 different doors to go to. And remembering how this is, I think 1, 2's to the left, right? Is that it? Let's take direction again. 1, 2's left, 3, 4's right. Okay? So if they're coming in this way, 1, 2's to the left, right? 3, 4's right, so we're coming down. All right, let's take a look. Hit the dice. 1, 2's left, 3, 4's right. Okay, 3, 4, we're going to the right. Okay, so they're going to go into this room. Naturally, have no other choice but to go to this room. This is all a bunch of octagonal rooms. They get to here. Remember, these things are empty. Next thing, we go to this room. Looks like we have no choice. When we come in here, we're going to meet them whether they like it or not. Then we're going to go to this room. And then, of course, we're going to be encountering the oracle, right? Now, they're going to listen each step of the way. So he's going to do a listen move because that's what Thornbolt does for a living. So he does. Oh, he's not going to hear him. He's going to think all these rooms are empty, and they're just going to walk in. So we are not going to have the chance of surprise. So we're going to pop open the door, and we're going to have to go for initiative right off the bat because that's what we do. 3. We are going to grab the initiative, though, because we're always first on this 2 dice roll. So I am going to go to the, for a formation look. Let's do this. I'm going to go back down here, and I'm going to go down to formation. I don't want that one. I want the fighting one. That might be easier. Fight, formation, direction. Here it is. Fight. Let's do that one. Okay, cool. So they're going to come in and they're going to face these guys. Now, according to what it's described as, let's go ahead and go down to number 6. We've run into them. Okay. Was there a picture of these guys? We're not at the oracle room. Where's he snuggled to? Okay, okay. Let's go ahead and look at these dudes. Orc, Priest of Orcus, and Acolytes. 3 of these guys, 1 of those guys. And we're all going to be fighting straight up. So it's going to be brutal. Let's go ahead and close this. We don't need that out. All right. So he's got a bunch of stuff he could do. He's going to see them. But, of course, we're attacking first. So this is what we can do. All right. Fight formation. Let's put this thing out on the market here. I've got to change this up. Let's get a color I can see. That's good. Let's take that one. Nice. Okay, ready? So, as far as things go, we're going to put the main cleric here. They'll put C for him. And they got 3 acolytes, right? 1, 2, 3. We're going to put them out there, right? And let's say they're going to be stumbling into the room, so we're going to say 1, 2, 3. They're all coming in. Let's put our data up here so we can see what we're dealing with. He has 5 hit dice and AC of 15. So the main guy, C, 5 hit dice. He has an AC of 15. All these other guys have 2 hit dice, AC of 15. We'll see how this thing rolls, okay? So the numbers, 2 hit dice, AC of 15. Now, like I said, we just kind of swap this out a little bit. We're not going to do the hit point thing. We'll see how this works. Okay, this may be interesting. It may work. We don't know. All right. So we got the roll, so we're going to do what we do best. Definitely Wolfguard. He is probably going to try to go for this guy. McDuffin's going this way. He's going to run it this way. Rasmus's going to probably cast a spell on him. And Thorbolt, he's probably going to come in and probably try to make a sneak attack. Okay, we're going to see if that's going to work out. At least try to flank someone from behind. So let's do Wolfgar first. Okay, he has a plus 10 on his roll. So let's see how he does. D20 plus 10. 2 plus 10 is 12. That's actually going to be a miss. You stink pot. That'll teach me a lesson. Anything I do to try to make this easier, this is where we end up. McDuffin, we're going for you. You get a plus 8 on your roll, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go back to the top on that. Get a plus 8, right? Okay, McDuffin. Plus 8 on your roll. Let's see what you could do. D20 plus 8. Alright, that's definitely going to hit. So he's going to take one of his guys down a hit dice. Try the hit dice method. This might be interesting. And once again, we're trying something new. So that's what it's about. So McDuffin, you're taking number 2. I'm gonna rank him right here. 1, 2, and 3. He's down to 1 hit dice. So he's been hit. St. Regis is going to come and embark on this guy. St. Regis, what is your deal? You have a plus what to your hit? Plus 7 to hit. All right, let's see what you can do. And you're going to try to hit on a 15. All right, St. Regis, plus 7. D20 plus 7. He's going to miss. Ooh, that's not good, is it? It's starting to look bad here, right? Rasmut's going to cast a spell. Definitely going to cast a spell. Hold person. You do have hold person, right? You have whole person, right? Dang it. What? Well. Okay, you bust me, man. I'll tell you what. Alright. I can't. Well, I can shoot a lightning bolt in this thing. He looks big and powerful. So let's just hit him out. Knock him out. Just go ahead. Hey, who has whole person? He has whole person. That doesn't help me now. I'm going to shoot a lightning bolt on him. Okay? We're going to do lightning bolt a little weird. I just was thinking about this when I was driving in the car. What you could do is, if I look at the way the spell's written, we can augment it fairly easy. Okay? So, lightning bolt, and this is something to think about, it does a certain amount of damage. Like, I know fireball's like 66 per level, and lightning bolt is, let's see, 1d6 per level. Okay, so we're gonna make 1d6 its hit. So he is 10th level. Okay, so I'm gonna make it roll a 10-sided dice. Okay, well actually, since it's 1d6, maybe 8-sided dice. Yeah, I could roll. Yeah, let's just make it consistent. Let's hit a 10-sided dice and see how many hits he gets, right? But he does get to make a save first. Let's do the save on this guy and see whether or not he's going to get half done. Okay, so let's take a look here. His saving throw is going to be an 11. Okay, so let's see if he gets the save first. D20, he's got to be an 11. He beats a 20. Oh, he does a big time save. Okay, so then we're going to do a D10. See how many lives or hit dice he would have hit. He would have hit 8. He's going to get half of those taken back. All right, so he's going to get 4 taken out for him. This is kind of a weird way to play it. I actually kind of like it. It's going to be a really quick way to do the battles. All right, so let's go back here. So he had 5, okay, and because of that lightning bolt striking him, right, even though it's been nerfed a little bit, he's going to be down to 4 now. All right, this is kind of cool. All right, so Thorbolt is not going to be able to take his turn this round because the way he's going to have to move, he's going to be in the position for the next one to come up from behind. So now it's their turn to do their deal. So we will make the Acolytes fight first. All right, they get a +2 on their rolls, and they got heavy maces, right? All right, and they have protection, first level protection from good. That's all they have. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. They got +2 on their rolls. So. And keep in mind, we're still looking at these guys. The AC on these guys. He has an AC of 17, 14, And St. Regis is 15. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, so first one, this is hitting on Wolfgar. That's a miss. Next one is McDuffin. 14 plus 2. That's going to be a hit. Ooh, McDuffin hit a tech hit. All right, cool. All right. And the next one's going to be in St. Regis. That is going to be a miss. Okay. And then we're going to have to do, he's going to be different. What does he have? Protection from good, whole person, silence, bless, doom. What is doom? I never heard of that spell. Doom? Is that in the book? Where do you get doom? First, bless, doom, protection from good. Whole person, silence, 15-foot radius. Okay. I just think he would definitely probably do silence 15-foot radius on the magic user, especially after getting blasted. So people do this a little differently. I'm thinking he still has a chance to cast a spell even though he just got struck by lightning. I know some people say, oh, the spell's disrupted. I kind of let they do their turn. It's kind of the way I do it. It's a little easier for me, right? So he's going to do silence 15-foot radius. And I don't know as if there's actually a saving throw for this. So magic over. It doesn't say there's a saving throw. But since he's casting it on the magic user, I'm going to let him have a saving throw. All right, so we're going to try that out. Let's see what we got here. For the magic user, he has a saving throw of 6. So let's see if he actually passes that. Oh, he's going to have a saving throw. Okay, cool. Let's roll for initiative. Oh, they're going to make another whack at this. So, first one, of course, is going to be Wolfgar. Oh, my God, you're horrible today. Next one's McDuffin. Okay, McDuffin's going to make his hit. And I think he's already hit the guy once, if I'm not mistaken. 2's been hit once, so he's going to be taken out by McDuffin. He's gone. So let's go ahead and erase him so we don't have him on the board. Wow. Okay, that's brutal, right? St. Regis. I guess I could take him out over here, too. So take him out in both spots. Here we go. Okay. St. Regis is going to make his ploy, right? Yeah, why not? St. Regis, see if you get a hit. You get a lot to it. 5 plus 7 is 13. That's not going to hit, okay? And now, Rasmuth, what are you going to do? Rasmuth, I believe, at this point, would throw his dagger darts. Why not? He gets to throw 3 of them. So I think that's kind of weird because they're 1d3. This is where it's kind of like one of these things where he's got to hit 2 of them to actually take them out. Let's just do it anyways, right? So yeah, 3d20. 3d20 will drop a 3d20. Let's see what he gets. Oh, I wrote that wrong. 3d20. 3d20. Let's see what happens. If he hits 2 of them, I'll give it to him. Oh, actually he does. All right, he's going to take him out with the dagger darts. So 2 of them got planted. All right. So, like, this may not be granular enough. There's what people like to use that term, granular. Like, there's not enough variance. But, like I said, this is kind of interesting. He's taken down. Way to go, Rasmuth, right? Thornbolt is going to be able to make his move on 1. So, his Thornbolt is going to come back here. Oh, sorry. Let's take this. We're going to move Thornbolt behind this guy totally. And he'll get a +2 on his attack from behind. It's not a surprise attack, but it's close enough, right? So we're going to take a look at this. So we have Thornbolt. He normally has a +5. He's going to get a +7 to hit. So 1d20 +7. Oh, nice hit. So he's going to take him down 1 notch. Boom. So I'm going to do a morale check, right? And for morale check, we're just going to do ourselves a nice, good, old-fashioned, juicy saving throw. These guys right here, when you look at it, they just lost the big bad guy, the guy who's in charge. So they're both going to do a saving throw. And saving throw for these two guys would be saving throw is a 14. Ooh, so this may or may not work for them. Let's try them out. 2d20. They gotta be 14. They both fail by quite a bit. So they're gonna drop their weapons and beg for forgiveness. Okay? And say, "Oh, please don't kill us. Please don't kill us. Please don't kill us." And we're gonna have to adjudicate what's gonna happen at this point. Maybe we'll ask them what's going on and what was this all about, and see if they give you anything. So, in the questioning of what's happening, let's find out whether or not they would, release any information about any part of this area. Okay, so let's just make it easy, all right? If they make a saving throw, that means if they're above their roll, they're actually going to give them information. If it's below, they're going to act like they don't know anything. All right, let's see what happens when we do that. Right, so they have to roll above 14. Oh, one guy starts spitting his guts out. Okay, now how I'm going to do this, because it's kind of a weird setup. We're going to say, which room would he talk about? We have essentially 8 different areas. Let's just pick one. Let's say he's going to give some information. It could be about 7. Oh well, or this room. Okay, so let's make this 1, 2, and make this 3 and 4. Easy enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna say 1, 2, and 3, 4. He's gonna say, "Oh, we just came from the Oracle. We were giving stuff. We're trying to learn stuff for Orcus, right?" Now these guys are evil. Let's see if they shake it with the saving throw. Let's see. Boom. They're not going to shake that saving throw. They are totally beat up. All right, so we're going to go ahead and tie these dudes up. Do we have stuff we could tie them up with? What's in there? What do they have on them? I don't know. Room. Yeah, we're back to room 6. Do they have stuff that we could tie them up with? Fine black robes and listen to orcas in the second thing. They don't have that. It's with the Oracle. No. Black robe. Yeah, let's just tie these dudes up. It only makes sense. We're gonna take the robes and we're gonna cut them, and then we're gonna tie the hands, and so we're gonna leave them there. These two guys, right? I guess we can't just kill them outright. That would upset St. Regis, right? But we are gonna say, okay, we're gonna go see this Oracle thing, and what does this Oracle do? And I think they're gonna act real ignorant. They're just gonna say, we don't know. It was the main guy that you guys killed was in charge of this thing, so we don't know what's gonna happen, right? So, so that's fine, right? So now they're gonna go into the Oracle room, and I guess we could look at it because that's the next room. Okay, let's sign it and see what it looks like. Oh, nice. Okay, looks like a floating skull with a bunch of stuff. There's a dead person over here. All right, I have a bad feeling about this. This is what it's gonna look like when we go in there. All right, let's check it out. 7. It says, otherwise bare room is a small pentagram inscribed on the floor with the human skull in the center. When the party approaches, it rises into midair, and the eye sockets glow with a red flame. It then speaks, "I am the Oracle, possessor of all knowledge. Ask what you wish, and you shall learn the answer you seek." Whoa, all right, this will be fun. The Oracle is a disembodied human skull, answers one general question, one knowledge question per week, and it usually answers truthfully, though cryptically. For serious questions, it demands a sacrifice to be placed within the pentagram, and the item then disappears. It is chaotic. The Oracle knows and can reveal all for a price. It can be fed life levels, attribute points, gems, unique items, or magic items. Life levels. Uh-oh. The referee should decide what the price is fair. Normally 500 gold pieces is required for answers to simple questions. 1,000 gold pieces value or more for answers to difficult questions, and 5,000 gold pieces value or more for answers to extremely difficult questions. Puzzles or command words. It can provide the command word to free the fairy dragon described above for 2,000 gold pieces. We don't even know that exists. It considers any questions about Rappan like a simple question, unless it pertains to a shielded room or item, which it considers a difficult question. There is nothing about Rappan it doesn't know. It does not, however, know its own name and fails to function thereafter if asked this question, since it searches forever to find the answer. If attacked, the oracle retaliates. It is seemingly impervious to attacks. Though he knows it not, the oracle's true name is Zobera's Sin. His origins antedate the arrival of the followers of Orcus long ago, so long that even the remember it but dimly. The secret to the oracle's origins are further described in Introduction to Level 3B. Ooh, a wisdom drain. Oh. Boo. Wisdom drain. Immune to ability loss. +3 or better weapon to hit. Magic resistance. Okay, well this is going to be crazy. So we go in and we visit the oracle. This is... And after the announcement, I am the oracle, possessor of all knowledge. Ask what you wish and you shall learn the answer you seek. And it can be fed life level drains. Well, we got these dudes. That's exactly what my party would do. They will take those two guys and drag them out there and say, we're sacrificing these two guys for the answer. We need to find one of the temples. One of the, temples of Orcus to burn a candle, right? Because we have to get rid of these things. We have 3 candles. I think in the original I said 4, but there's really three main temples to Orcus, and we got to get to one of them. And we're sacrificing their lives to get the answer. That's horrible. But I guess he would respond. How would he answer? He usually answers truthfully, though cryptically, for serious answers. There is a sacrifice to play from the pentagram. Okay, well, we're going to have him answer the question. How would I do this? I was playing with a group. How would I do this? I would say the path to the first temple will be shown to you at every intersection. That's how I would play this. That will be kind of cool, right? So they eventually get to the temple. It may be the most direct route, and it may be the worst route, but I will take them to their first temple to, all right, let's do that. Okay, so basically he feeds these two live. He's kind of cool with it, and that's it. Then it kind of goes blank. All right, so this is gonna be horrible. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's right. Okay, wait, hold on a second. If I remember correctly. All right, let's go here. Take us to the first temple. There it is. The first of the 3 evil temples. So we got to go. Okay, well, this will be back. Okay, all right, cool. Oh, this is going to be so fun. All right, so he's going to take us the bad way. So with that, the skull just disappears or sinks back into the pentagram on the ground, and this door has like a little symbol that lights up above it. Okay, and they all see it and say, "Oh, this is pretty cool," right? So they're gonna follow back to this door. Of course, they see all the stuff they did, and they're gonna keep seeing the symbols keeps popping up all over, right? And as they move through, they see exactly. They feel like, "Oh my God, we get to here. We're going someplace new," and then all of a sudden we're going backwards. Oh my God, this is exactly where we came from. So they follow, and of course they're going to follow this all the way in, right? And I believe this is where that piece of gold was. We're going to skip that. And the exit, you can go this way, but you can't go back unless you have a wizard lock, right? So we're going to go this way, and then it says go this way, so they're going to start going back up into the here's area, and all of a sudden we're going back to level 4. This is exactly where we came from. We started this big fight about this because that's what people would do, right? My God, we must have been there and we didn't know it. So I'm going to close that one. And I guess we can close this one too. So They come back down. What would be the most direct route there? Wait, hold on a second. Okay, we know it. Okay, cool. So these things light up. And if I remember, there was nothing here. We come to here. There's like a secret passage. And I think they did discover this already. Was there anything for 2? I can't remember. Oh, it's a junk room, right? Just a bunch of stuff. So this is all stuff they've already seen. So they're kind of like, no, well, that's no big deal. Then they come back to this. Oh, this is the oil slick room, right? So when they get to the oil slick room, water, oily bubbles all over the place, and then stopping 4 feet off the ground, open the door, permitting the priest there to prepare for the party. Okay. All of a sudden they see like a symbol right above this back door area, right? 3 feet. The water covers a foot-thick floor of organic mud, decomposing matter. All movement in this room is at 1/8 normal speed. Southside Wizardry lock secret door 11 the lowest caster provides access to the upper temple area. The door opens by sliding down from above the water line, stepping about 4 feet off the ground. This door triggers an alarm. Okay, they're going to have to open that secret lock, but they can't. He already used it. Crap. I don't know how long they do that. Well, clearly they're at the point where they can't open this door. It's wizard locked, right? And he has to use the knock spell to get this thing open. So they're going to have, they got to the point where they're going to be stuck. They're going to say, uh-oh, we're in trouble. So we better find a place we could just camp out for right now. Right? So we need to move back to a secured area. Right? And they're trying to remember, oh, let's go back to that place we were secure before. That makes sense. So they move back up, come back all the way up here. They got to rest up, and he's got to get that spell back. Otherwise, they cannot open that door, right? Okay, let's do that. So they go back up into 3 again, right? And they come all the way back up to here, find here, and they're going to overwinter down here. And at least they're going to get back one of their hit dice, right? Because they both got hit. Okay, they come down into here. So they got to spend a night, right? At least, and he's got to restudy his spells. So we're going to you got to take one of these back. He's going to take that one back. So McDuffin still has 1 on him. He's going to get his back, and he's going to get his back. Now, he has continual light, web, invisibility, detect magic, shield, fireball, haste, lightning bolt. He's going to get that back. Charm ice or ice, okay, he's good. Yeah, we got all this. We're going to need all this, right? Where we at this first time? They're at 32-minute mark. Okay, we are going to break it from here, and we get back up. We are going to go start moving into the lower temple area. All right, nice.